What's a hot one today?
What is this?
Welcome, little boy, to the Donald Farmer's Market.
Who the f*** is Donald Farmer?
Donald Farmer is a notoriously terrible filmmaker and an even better pervert. We've watched several films by Donald Farmer on Best of the Worst in the past, including Shark Exorcist and Dorm of the Dead. His movies frequently feature young women writhing around in the dirt.
Oh, I can feel you. Oh, come inside me.
So these are all Donald Farmer films and I need to pick one?
Oh, no. We're gonna watch all of them.
That's the thing about almost dying, Emily. It is a real buzzkill.
Here's how it's gonna work, Tim. We have a stack of Donald Farmer films, and we've organized them, with the top of the pile being his highest rated according to IMDb, going all the way down to his lowest rated. We'll put a movie in, have it on a 10-minute timer, and if you, Mike, or Jack decide that the movie is worth continuing to watch, you ring the cowbell. And that means that you've decided the movie is worth watching in its entirety and is your selection for potential best of the worst. And if nobody rings the cowbell in the first 10 minutes, we take that movie and we throw it in the trash and we move on to the next one. And then at the end of the night, I will make the final decision on which movie is best of the worst, because I am an expert pervert.
Ugh. Oh. What are these movies?
Cannibal Cop.
Compelling Evidence.
Vicious Kiss.
Debbie Does Demons.
Hooker with a Hacksaw.
Demolition Highway.
Cannibal Hookers.
Scream Dream.
Vampire Cop. Don't forget, as the movies go on, they get worse and worse. But if you want to watch the whole thing, ring the bell.
It's showtime!
Got a question, bird boy. What color are your guts?
You worked for Xavier since you were a kid. He wouldn't do this.
You don't know Xavier.
You know what? That is tight exposition. I like it. I know what's happening. It's stupid, but it's tight.
Yeah, Donald Farmer said that a few times. Just saying. Now remember, you all only get to pick one movie each
To keep watching.
to keep watching.
Right.
So if this goes 10 minutes, we move on to the next one. Just remember, the pile's only going to get worse and worse.
Oh my God. Could this be slower?
Jesus Christ. Oh no! Way to go, Michael Scott.
He actually drove it to the pond.
He just drove right in because the GPS told him to. Was that supposed to be like he lost control?
I think so. Maybe they secretly jumped out. Oh no.
Nope.
No.
That is... Oh.
Whoa. Oh.
That was real.
You have a wide open target right there with machine guns. I mean,
Well, they ran out of sparklers, so...
how are you not hitting them?
You could also get closer. Oh. Yeah, you know? I don't want to call it this early, but the production quality, I kind of want to see the rest of this. We're at 4:30, so you have 6 minutes and 30. Oh! No way! We didn't see her moves.
She got shot in the baby maker.
It was about to...
I've got something for you.
Where's the baby makeup?
Oh, okay.
Who am I supposed to root for?
They've just killed every character they've introduced in 5 minutes. We're back to square one.
What if that happens every 5 minutes?
That's worth it.
Oh, that's a real sign.
Frank Scarbo.
Oh,
He's alive!
My thought is I want to ring the bell because this acts as a contrast to the direct-to-video ones we've already seen. I'm not ready yet. We got
I think
2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes.
I think I'm out on this one. I smell dull. I smell dull coming.
Okay.
You look good.
Why is he dressed like a pirate?
Right?
He's on his way to the Run Fair.
I don't want to be a pirate.
This is the highest-rated Donald Farmer movie.
It's only going to get worse from here on out.
But lowest rated could also mean better in terms of terrible entertainment.
That's true.
You never know.
It's the Brigitte Nielsen one.
5.
Don't listen to Mike.
4.
You make your own
3.
decisions.
2. No. I'm not doing it.
We're out.
I'm not doing it.
We're out.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Oh, no.
As soon as I see them movies.
We got a great terrible car chase in one movie.
Yeah.
We got a gratuitous sex scene in this movie. We combine all these into one movie. We got something.
Oh my god, I kind of love it.
It's an early version of Best of the Worst.
Shooting the rodeo.
Shooting the rodeo.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Tennessee State Fair.
Ew. And it's just like a church fair. It's not even the state fair. Like
Oh,
Gravitron.
Gravitron. Oh, wasn't Dawn of the Dead filmed at this fair too?
Was it?
Yeah, there's like a whole long sequence where she's just like walking around the fair. Yeah, I think both Shark Exorcist and Dawn of the Dead were probably shot at the same fair.
He lives in like
He
the
must live
trailer
right-
park nearby.
Yeah.
And every time the fair comes to town, he's shooting a movie. Instant production value. It's free.
Yeah.
Look at people watching. Look, everyone's watching.
What I want to say is, in my head, even if, like, let's say you choose the next one and Tim chooses the next one and we have 3 left over, we still...
I have to go over to Dee Dee's and study. Dressed up like that?
That lady's in Hack-a-Lantern. She's the mom in
She's the mom in
Hack-a-Lantern.
Hack-a-Lantern with the
My favorite
giant...
movie.
Ding-a-ding-ding. With the giant hair.
The one who turns out to be the killer.
Yes!
Yeah. That's totally her.
Oh.
Hey, when you go out to LA, all the stars are available. You know?
That was like a genuinely effective hard cut.
There's like some comedic artistry to this.
Oh my god, it's a plastic Halloween skeleton.
Oh, he's a serial killer.
Eat some pussy! This is embarrassing.
I mean, this is what we expect from Donald Farmer. We're lucky we've made it this far into it before getting to this.
Oh, he wants to have sex on a skeleton. Oh, is that like his dead mother? Is he like a Norman Bates? Because remember he said you sound like my mom.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Although clearly it's a very plasticky skeleton.
10 seconds.
Oh, he wants the skeleton to eat her out.
Wow, that's very...
And it's his dead mother.
Even for Donald Farmer, this is embarrassing.
Oh, time's up!
Oh, thank God.
Time is up!
Thank God.
Motherfuckers!
I missed my chance.
You missed your chance.
Oh no.
Oh no, we'll never know what happened.
Look all around at what's going down. You feel the need to turn things around.
The song is something else.
Can I ring it twice?
Fucking stand-in Steve Perry?
Right? Listen.
Hey, Melissa Barnes back.
The man of the slow kill?
This sounds like who's the Tim and Eric guy? David Lieberhard?
Oh yeah.
This is a David Lieberhard song.
Going to the light until we meet again. That's what the Corinthians say again and again.
Fucking bitch. You bit me. So you want it rough, huh? Is that what you want?
Oh my god.
That's
Now, that's an intro. Look at that.
Just dead silence.
What?
What are you looking at? I don't
They forget to put the music in.
Yeah. So
Is
vampire.
this unfinished? What is happening?
Huh? You want some of this? Is that what you want, fucker?
You could put some tone there, you know. Oh.
Was he shooting the gun? This is like
Yep.
unfinished.
Crazy fucker, man. Why don't you get...
I can't talk because the big vampire teeth in my mouth.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh my god. Ooh.
Do I need to bite a man's neck? It's so gay.
Oh, bye. What's the time?
Is it in
What's
the
the
last couple
time?
years?
Fuck.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I was hoping you would do that.
Fuck this movie.
Look at his little
Look at his
ponytail.
tail. He's a Padawan.
He's a Padawan.
He's a Padawan.
Oh. Yeah, a little action here.
Okay, so this is kind of like the first movie, how that started.
Yeah.
We've come full circle. Oh my god!
She's taking her
Is it
top
gonna
off.
happen?
It's gonna happen right a fucking
Yeah!
This is utility titties. It's like, this is not...
She had no other choice.
She had no
What
other
was she
choice.
gonna do?
Like, this is the thing,
Let his
though.
arm die?
He's not calling her a dirty whore and like choking her.
Yeah.
This is acceptable
No one's
exploitation.
vomited on each
yeah.
other.
I mean, she could have used his shirt to tie his arm. Right?
Uh-oh.
And kept her
Wait.
dignity.
I don't think that's an
Wait.
option.
Wait, no,
Wait.
this isn't. Wait. You're still.
You're still being
when
shot
you
at,
get-
right?
When you get mortally wounded, it gets
He
real
can't
hot.
help himself.
Ugh.
But she took her
Oh,
shirt
God.
off.
What
Now
do
what
you-
if they start getting shot at again? She has to just run around topless.
Wait.
I was just rubbing.
Wait.
Is he dying?
Why are you going down there?
Are they having
Wait.
sex or?
Wait.
Is this what
Wait,
sex is?
wait.
Kisses.
Does Donald
That
Farmer
wasn't
know
what?
what sex is?
Oh,
What the fuck is happening?
it's the female Louis C.K.
I need to go to hospital.
This is madness.
Why is he not undressed at all?
Now,
you
if
take your
only
clothes
now
off?
they start getting shot at. It's
Again?
like, oh yeah, we're being shot at.
I forgot what was happening.
This is so fucked.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Jesus
Why
Christ!
the fuck did he do that?
But now the rest of the movie's gonna happen.
Oh.
See, it's a fake movie.
Boo!
ceremonial bell ring, okay?
The fact that he got a naked lady during the day in the cemetery.
Cemetery, yeah.
Many of her dark powers onto me.
All these
but
dead
not
people just
all.
rolling in their graves.
It's like a mixture of embarrassment and sadness and perversion.
Well, everyone, it seemed like a funny idea at the time. We're here.
Did it?
In another 150-degree, balmy studio shoot to talk about Donald Farmer films. We did it, everybody. We did it. A lot of these movies we watched today had, nudity. The Shark Exorcist has no nudity, and it feels so much sleazier.
Oh.
I actually think that movie feels sleazier than any of these.
You know what? It did seem that when nudity wasn't abundant, it was like slimier.
The classic, like, 1980s, like, sex scenes in the bed and, ooh. Like,
When it's shot on film, it's different.
It's tasteful.
When you know it's Donald Farmer personally holding the camcorder that he got at Best Buy, it's different. Oh, should I bite his tongue out?
On her?
Yeah, there you go. There it is.
See, like, I don't know. There's no.
Well, I think I brought up, like, the mutual beneficiality of Donald Farmer, a lecherous older man who has been making B-movie trash for decades. Filming with of legal age girls who want to be actors or think it's fun to be in a B-movie, nudity or not, it doesn't matter. And then, yes, either they're in the film for fun or they want to promote potentially their own careers. We'll just say it like that.
Yeah.
So everyone wins. The audience wins.
Well, we didn't win.
We didn't win. Well, if you're into this kind of stuff, some people like watching trash like this.
I'm gonna fucking kill you, you understand?
Well, we saw the gamut of Donald Farmer's entire career here, starting in low-budget trash, working his way up to not as low-budget trash, and then to the Shark Exorcist type stuff that we have today.
We had success with the Shark Exorcist. It was something interesting.
Yeah.
Unseen before. Unique filmmaker vision, and we wanted to see his entire library, and
That's my biggest takeaway from this is the variety, because we do have mid-budget action with car chases and shootouts, and then we have the lowest of the low depths of Debbie Does Demons. It's interesting because you watch, like, what was the last one? The Compelling Evidence.
Yes.
I think that might have been his highest budget movie. And that's like, it looks okay-ish.
TV movie of the week.
TV movie or like direct-to-video, direct-to-cable movie.
Yeah.
But it does not look like it's made by the same person that made this. Like, because he had an actual crew that knew where to put the camera, and left to his own devices, it's just a shit show.
Yeah, it's almost like not even the movie's not even of consequence.
Thank God it was a chainsaw.
Tell us, Donald, how do you feel about women?
Uh-oh.
Wes Anderson, eat your heart out. Who picked Scream Dream?
I did.
That was Jack. Jack, what happens in Scream Dream?
First bell.
Because in the first 10 minutes, we got really low budget, bloody gore. We got a killer rock song. We got, and then we got, Gomer Pyle looking at a TV screen like a dumbass. And that's when I, in bisexual lighting. So I rang that bell as hard as I goddamn could.
Well, speaking of the lighting, after watching all these movies, Donald Farmer does like his colored gels, but he does not know how to utilize them in any sort of like creative and artistic way. He just kind of blasts it in spots.
Yep. No
That's what
blending.
he's best at.
Blasting it.
He's very good at blasting spots.
Like
of light.
Far away from the actors.
Yeah, of light.
Yes.
Light. Yeah.
Yes.
I do kind of want a spreadsheet of all of his kinks throughout his filmography. But so Scream Dream looked terrible, just goddamn awful.
This is like 5th generation VHS. It had that horrible
Consumer
hum.
VHS camera.
Yes, it had a low but pronounced hum through the entirety of it.
You go out there and tell that dyke to stick that microphone up her tight ass.
Should we quote you on that, Mr. Sharkey?
Scream Dream is a little rock and roll horror. The demon rock and roller is killing people and whatnot, and so the killer vocalist then gets killed, and
by a fellow bandmate.
A backup singer.
Ugh.
He's not even he's just dancing. He's like the Mighty Boss Stones guy.
No, he sings.
Did he sing?
He's with the other backup singer behind the fucking.
Yeah. Oh no, he's a singer. He's an important
Keeping it
part.
tight. Very important part.
She has what she calls a demon, what we assume is a demon, but was in actuality a beaver puppet.
What the fuck? There's a boglin?
It's spooky.
It's a spooky. What is that?
It's a demon.
If you're gonna have a little goblin in your movie, you have to set him up. You can't just cut to it.
You never saw Michelle Shock full demon, but she had full demon hands on that ass.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
That's right.
Yeah, Rick started off the night so promising. The two actors.
I mean, she looks kind of rad, that's all.
I know what you meant. I bet if that slut asked you to lick her boots, you'd be on your knees in 2 seconds.
Michelle Shock, tonight in concert.
I can't believe
Yes! Validated! This is gonna be great!
Michelle Shock, tonight in concert.
Well, like Donald Farmer, we believe is from Tennessee.
Yeah.
And we think we see Nashville, the downtown. We're not sure, but some of his movies are shot in LA and Florida and Georgia and weird spots, but I think he's from Tennessee. And so we get 2 Tennessee bumpkins.
It's Susan Parker, and I just happened to be his girlfriend. Rick, I want to go.
Just hold on a minute. You know, I must have every record you've made. Would it be asking too much for
An autograph. I give lousy autographs, but I give great head.
Whoa.
Susie, you think maybe I just could catch you later at the house?
I think you're both disgusting. Gross. Everything they say about you on TV is true. You are a witch.
She's like, no, I'm sex positive.
I'm sexually aggressive. That doesn't make me a witch.
Maybe if you communicate your desires, like it could be fine for you too. This is. Oh, never mind. She's a witch.
Hey, don't do that to yourself.
No, Rick.
What is it with Rick?
He's a bad actor.
Did somebody fart?
Yes, and Rick was down with that, and then so she bit his penis off, and then that was in the end of that's the end of Rick. I don't know. What is this shot of?
I mean, I guess it's supposed to be her giving him head, but
Was that the back of her
that was
head?
the back
Yeah.
of her head.
I couldn't tell.
Rootin' tootin', I'll be spootin'.
Are you sure your signature isn't as good as this?
Oh god.
This is the worst actor I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It looks like he's trying to form a psychic bond with somebody. What is that expression?
This is his very first time thinking about ejaculating. He has never once thought about it before.
It's not something he's familiar
Yeah.
with. He was homeschooled. So. Oh my god,
She's a demon!
Don't look down, Rick!
She's a demon grabbing his butt.
Yeah! Grab that cake!
Ah, you pinch my cheeks!
And she's a legit. She has suspicions in the media about being like a devil worshiper.
Yeah.
There's a nosy reporter who
bitch.
herself looks like a possessed demon, cast as a reporter.
Yeah.
Missed opportunity, Donald Farmer.
The bitch's ass is history. Oh, and tell her I said have a nice day.
The media pokes around too much to where the record label guy fires her.
Yeah.
and says, "You cannot front this band anymore. I'm firing you because the media is."
She is so
onto your
on
yes.
his ass.
And so the guy with the crazy hair,
Yeah.
like the Jimmy
backup
Page looking
singer.
guy, the backup singer, he feels so bad because she blames him for getting fired from the band. He goes over to her house.
Bye.
Okay,
weird.
so little thing under the credenza is gonna be there.
Don't follow up on any of that. Just
It
go
is,
right back.
it is crazy that like his girlfriend like tried to murder him and he retaliated by picking up a halberd and hacking off her limbs.
But I thought the puppet, what is it, a beaver puppet?
The beaver spooky.
I thought that was like a physical
The bookie.
embodiment of the demon, like a trill.
Like
in
Jason
in
Goes
Star
to
Trek.
Hell.
Yes,
Remember that
yes.
little demon guy?
Where it comes out of your body in some form, and it kind of has to go, whether it's like goes down your throat or up your butthole or something,
yeah.
goes into you
An
somehow.
orifice.
Yeah.
Electricity, energy, or a physical embodiment of a demon, but.
It's just a little minion.
It was just also there.
It was just also there.
Just also there. And it didn't seem to take commands and it didn't seem to give commands. It was just there.
To bite on things from once in a while.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
It was really stupid.
And then the demon that was possessing Michelle Schock possesses the new lead singer of the band.
Correct.
Yeah.
Played
In
by
a
Melissa
weird
Moore
way.
from Samurai Cop. But it's like, why even introduce, why not just have her be the lead singer for the whole movie? Why do we have this weird possession exchange to another character?
That did lead to some actual filmmaking, though. Do you remember the mirror shot?
Oh, yeah.
That led
pretty
to
neat.
cinematography.
I mean, it was something. He said, stand behind her in the mirror.
What are you doing here so late? I was just gonna.
Oh, if we get a fully naked demon.
Is this the body of Michelle?
Well, this is just her in her demon form.
Hell.
Whoever's possessed her, I guess.
Yes.
They call me
one okay.
boob.
Look at this.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, not bad.
Can't really close her mouth with those fake teeth in, but whatever.
Well, we speculated that the demon makeup was so complicated to do, they just kind of filmed whoever was in it.
I think it was actually Melissa Moore.
Yeah, they filmed her against a black background and just went, and she'd like, oh, make this face, make that face, and then they just like intercut that with
Dropped those shots into
yeah,
scenes.
and then maybe used like a rubber hand here and there.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Oh, don't move too much or else you'll ruin the makeup.
yeah, you can't turn your head. It's like Michael Keaton's Batman. You can't look.
Don't move too much or the makeup will fall off. Just stand there.
So they just used like the camera test footage.
That's what it looks like, yeah.
Why do it again?
It's like disconnected from everything else. Yeah, none of these shots are like connected in any way.
But in terms of like a plot progression or a storyline, stakes, rising action, rising tension, things developing, plot twists, there was absolutely nothing.
That's a Donald
complete
Farmer staple.
flatline.
Is I have an idea, and then here's the idea, and then just stuff sort of happens.
Yeah.
Theoretically, though, that's exactly what would have happened. Is this is like an American Werewolf in London or whatever, which is like the new lead singer slowly morphs demonically, but doesn't know what's happening. We get a few kills. Oh, where was I last night or whatever. That's how a normal story like this would go.
So is the demon? Is she unaware that there's a demon in her? Because it seems to be controlling.
Now it does. Yeah. At first I thought she was just a demon.
Yeah.
That sometimes turns into a monster-looking demon. But I guess she's this is more like a werewolf thing.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, like I said, he has ideas.
Yeah.
Like rock and roll woman, she's a demon. Okay, then what happens in the plot? She kills people.
Does she have to be in a rock and roll band as a demon, a demon and a person to kill victims? No. She could just go from town to town and go to a local bar, and pick up some guy, take him into the bathroom stall and bite his dick off.
Well, having her be in a rock band is fun. The idea of her like killing groupies.
Oh, sure, but you
is
need a
fun.
more complicated plot.
But you gotta have, the story has to unfold.
The Big Show is. Didn't we watch a movie like that where the Big Show was happening at midnight in the small town, right? And
Black Roses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, we're gonna lock the doors to the theater, and then
Yeah.
everyone's gonna go nuts on the. And that's what you're building up to. You need to build up to some
Remember,
kind of
they
big
turned
climax.
into like They Live people for a minute.
Yes. But yeah, the end of this movie doesn't even have a concert.
No.
What happens at the end of the movie?
Oh.
She goes to the demon lady goes to the news station.
Yeah.
Kills the news lady.
Oh. I guess this is the end of that subplot.
Oh. Take that.
Okay, thank God.
I'm
Thank
trying
God
very
that
hard to show your boobs.
Turns her editor into a zombie who we never see again.
But
The zo-
fights
it
on
cuts
a
the-
different lady.
Yeah, the zombie,
that
it
we
just
never
cuts
saw.
to him like mid-biting a blonde lady that we've never seen before.
Everyone's dead now, except for long-haired guy.
Yeah. Yeah, what happens now? What's the plot?
Where's the plot happening?
What's the plot of the movie?
Very fair question.
Is Melissa Moore still possessed by a demon, or is she just dancing
I
by?
mean, she just killed the news lady, so.
And they're sitting awkwardly close at
Yeah.
the news broadcast.
No, that was
Vampire Cop.
Well,
Was that
that's another
Vampire?
running
It
theme in
was.
Donald Farmer movies is news anchors, news broadcasts.
News reporter,
I think
Lady
every
news
one of these had a lady news broadcaster.
Yes.
Every single one.
I think so.
Or at least a show host of some sort that
sure,
could,
yeah.
like a mediator of sorts.
Hi, Jamie. We're sorry to bust in. I'm Sherry, and this is Phoebe, and we think your song Ballbuster is so cool. It is so much better than Michelle Shock's Scream Dream. We wanted to know if you were making a video anytime soon, and if you could use a couple of extras, maybe.
Hey, good delivery.
She got it all
We're
out.
gonna meet you at the backstage door in about 5 minutes. The stage door? In 5 minutes? That's really? Oh, thank you. This is the greatest day of our lives. Thanks so much. Thanks, you just been wonderful.
That was really good acting.
Yeah, where's this gal
She's the
been
best
whole
actor
film?
in the movie.
This is the beginning of our acting career. It's really the greatest thing that's ever happened to us. As long as we live, we just can't tell you. Thank you so much.
Keep coming back in.
Yeah. But we do get the most marvelous comedy shot in any movie, bar none, which is the two groupies, like the face-painted groupies waiting for their hero to show up.
Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? I'm freezing out here. Sherry, what is that?
Yeah!
Great reveal.
Hey, guys.
Not even a pan or not even a cool reveal.
Hey.
Step out from the shadows, the camera moves in, some smoke, just.
She can't move in that makeup.
Yeah.
She has to move as little as possible.
No, none of us knew what was happening. She just appeared out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Well, because Donald Farmer wrote her with no backstory and killed her off with no regard. He did not give a fuck about her.
Get naked, perform a couple rock songs, and then be a demon monster.
Yeah.
Look at this cool demon
Put
makeup.
makeup on you, and then when you get stabbed, make sure there's some liquid coming out of your mouth.
Make sure you fall on the ground.
Liquid out of the mouth
Regurgitate
shows
something.
severity.
I don't care what color the liquid is, as long as it's coming out of your mouth and drizzling down your boobies.
While you fall to the ground.
While you fall to the ground and writhe.
Go.
Full
Did
stop.
everything have like a droney like?
That was the VHS.
That was a
just
son of a
a
camcorder.
Yeah, no, the demon did keep going like.
That was his Sears camcorder.
You could hear every gear grinding.
Sears and Roebuck's finest VHS camcorder.
He had to shoot the movie over a weekend so he could still return it on Monday and get a full refund.
Are you talking about Melissa Moore or the camcorder? Sorry.
You and I got nothing to do. Let's fuck.
Shut up.
I kind of have a Melissa Moore story. Should I tell my Melissa Moore story?
Sure.
Yeah.
I was at I think it was a New Year's party, and there's a bunch of people over, and we just had Samurai Cop on the TV. and some random girl that was at the party, never seen her before in my life. She was walking by, and she like did a double take of the TV.
Yeah.
And she said, "Hey, that's my riding instructor." Because Melissa Moore now is like, she has like a ranch, and she trains people to ride horses and shit.
Yeah.
Like that's what she does professionally.
Yeah.
And it's just a random person at a party just happened. It's not even anywhere near us.
That's
I don't
really
know.
weird.
Yeah.
That's
And it's probably every child that is a student of hers has a father who is like, wait a minute. I think I've seen those boobs before.
The weird part of your story was that the movie was on a shot of her boobs. And that's it.
Didn't even see her face.
Yeah. That's my riding instructor.
Oh, that kind of riding. I was still picturing horses involved.
Yeah,
There are, believe me. We don't want to talk about that. That's a totally different kink that Donald Farmer doesn't have. Even though his name is ironically Farmer.
Oh, it's just the vomiting. I don't understand
Man with
it.
a million kinks.
The writhing.
The Donald Farmer story.
Not to break this up, because this is general Donald Farmer conversation, is during Shark Exorcist, I want to say I was on record as not believing that was his kink.
Is this a thing that happens in a movie about exorcism? Because you think of like The Exorcist, yeah.
Now having seen that in almost every one of his movies, that is 100% his kink, and it is disgusting. Writhing, barfing, like either them barfing or getting barfed on. There's
seizure, barf,
like mouth juice,
etc.
is a lot.
Do you remember the movie we watched? I think it was Hooker with a Hacksaw, where the guy hires the hooker to come over to his house.
Yeah.
So that his dead mother's skeleton can go down on the hooker, and she could ride the skeleton.
Yeah,
the skull's
and it's
face.
just like a Spirit Halloween plastic skeleton.
Yeah. I wish we had watched that film.
I'm good.
I might have gotten more out of the plot than that one.
No, I'm pretty happy with Scream Dream over that movie in particular.
Yeah. I mean, we could have gone to some dark places after that scene.
There's nowhere to go but up from that scene.
That's the worst thing that could ever happen in a movie. Imagine if that was shot like
Right.
No, it would have a completely different vibe to it.
Oh yeah,
That could be
David Fincher filmed that scene. The guy's like,
no, that's a Rob Zombie scene. It's all handheld 16 millimeter.
A little classier and creepier. Like
A24 level of like, let's go highbrow horror.
Super awkward.
That
and
would
weird.
be crazy
this
creepy.
disgusting, creepy guy has like a prostitute come over, and she's like strung out, and she's like, "What do you want me to do?"
Mama wants to eat some pussy.
Yeah, Hugh Grant is the guy because he's making a horror comeback now.
Sure.
Yeah.
But instead, it's just like the room lighting and a plastic skeleton and a girl that he hired off of MySpace.
With the LED lights in the plastic skeleton still visible. Yeah. Yeah.
Our next film, which does have a barcode and was commercially released, is Vampire Cop.
Vampire Cop. Boy. So I picked this, and I thought, it's like, hey, yeah, Vampire Cop.
We were baffled before the movie even started. The DVD menu fucked us up.
Yeah. The DVD menu gave you two options. It was either sex or blood.
Sex was on top, blood was on
top.
You figure the first one is play movie. Yeah.
Play movie. Yeah. Second one has to be like whatever
The
else
bonus
is
features.
like.
We saw that there was bonus features.
Yeah.
There we go.
They both play the movie? Is that what you're thinking? Like, it's
there's
just
special
funny?
features listed on the back, so...
Blood might be special features.
Yeah,
Sex is the
one of
main
them,
event. I think that's what they're
There's
doing.
an attempt to be clever, but it's just confusing.
So we picked it.
We
and
picked
then
sex.
We picked sex.
Yeah.
We rationalized it as that's like the main event, and then blood is the extras.
Yes.
That seemed logical.
Well, it's also true. That was the case. That we're watching the movie. There's no music.
Yep.
There's long stretches of dead silence.
Oh my god.
I wonder if they had like songs and they had to remove them for copyright reasons in this like
very
DVD
likely.
reissue.
Drop it right now!
Oh!
Where's the sound?
I don't know.
Kaboom!
You want to join your partner?
That's incredible that they just keep cutting the sound away.
Kablam!
Well, there they have
there's
sound.
That was like a bomb sound effect.
There's sound effects, but not all of them.
Did they have their tracks muted when they?
He shot my thigh. Oh, Charlie horse.
By the way, the VHS cover looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, then we, after the movie ended, we were like, this is fucking weird. Went to the blood section, which is the bonus features. And the bonus features include what I think they call...
Movie with sound.
The original theatrical version, which is the completed film.
Hey, what are you doing? I want you out of here, man. Hey, what are you doing? I want you out of here, man.
So the completed version of the movie is a bonus feature on this DVD. That is fucking weird.
What? Yeah.
The one we watched felt like an incomplete film. I guess it was the director's cut, but there's no audio. There's giant chunks of audio missing, sound effects missing,
And
music.
scenes. There was
and
like
scenes
crazy.
are different.
There was like a lingerie contest in the opening
Bikini contest.
and then there were like
contest.
characters
Bikini
we never
contest.
saw, and like the
Music.
the
Music.
same sex scene
Livelihood.
between. Is it Melissa Moore as well?
Yeah, it's Melissa Moore again.
Her and Samurai Cop or whatever.
Vampire Cop.
Vampire Cop.
In the director's cut, she's like her head's hanging off the bed.
Yeah.
And her head's like banging against the nightstand.
Is this going to be like an 8-minute sex scene with no music, no sound?
Oh, fell out. There's no music. There's no music at all.
I wonder if there was.
So we got something.
Okay. Maybe it'll be so buried.
Yeah.
Now.
This is a great scene.
Now this works.
Can your phone add a plot?
I mean, that's a hotel room.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was that?
Sorry.
Screen direction?
What?
And then in the non-director's cut, it's like this like glorious sex scene that's like shot and beautifully.
Yes.
And
Perfect for late
don't go
night
too far.
cinema.
we're like, what's going on?
And Jay, I think you're underselling the fact that it's silence for a long time. We are talking about 10 solid minutes.
Yeah.
Of the movie has zero sound whatsoever.
He's getting there.
It would be great if we had any sort of score or sound effects or anything.
I'll make them for you.
Okay. Is this the girl who asked him to come out? The reporter. This is Melissa Moore.
Yeah.
Okay. Now who is this?
Stop it, Mike. I'm listening to the ambience.
Oh God, it's locked.
You adding your own sound effects?
Yeah, it's great. It's really
I'll do
bringing
the
me.
seagulls. You do the ocean.
Oh, hold on. I'll do the score.
Okay, and Jay, you're doing the Foley for the footsteps.
Going to the beach.
I did a boat horn.
That's
You there.
Oh my god.
This is a great magazine. Oh, my hair. Tonight. And I go to the shore. This is madness.
It just keeps going.
This is madness.
Now, Jack, you speculated that perhaps they didn't have the rights to the music, so putting the original cut as an extra was like a legal loophole, or maybe the original Vampire Cop was just so good that he released his director's cut because he wanted like a tax write-off. He wanted to write off all the loss of the film and have it completely tanked, like a producer's kind of scenario where it's like, that's my movie.
Where were we?
Vampire Cop.
Frasier.
Just in general, we're still on it.
Can we just say the words Vampire Cop over and over again, and that'll equate to a discussion?
Well, this is, again, like this movie. Vampire Cop. But then he doesn't do any cop work in the entire movie. He saves little orphan Annie in that opening scene, and then him being a cop is irrelevant for the rest of the film.
It's like Donald Varmer comes up like the title of the film is more important than the film itself. And I just want to say, like, that's what I think. He said Vampire Cop, what a great title.
Yeah.
And
but
then,
you can film things that relate to that title.
No,
Listen,
yes, you could.
Canon Films made a career off of selling titles alone.
Yeah, but if you don't have the creativity.
You know, ever since that hotshot was transferred down here from Detroit, we've been playing the rules by his game, his plan.
We've been playing the rules by his game.
Playing the game
We've been playing the rules by his game is what he just said.
Well, it doesn't even matter. A Vampire Cop gets lured into the bad guy's house, mansion, whatever it is, by two women that work for the main bad guy. And he ends up biting one or both of them.
I think both.
I think both of them.
Stop! Get away!
This is almost as bad as Demon Cop. Worse.
Oh, nothing's worse than Demon Cop.
Yeah, that was real bad.
Yeah, so stop complaining about how shit this is.
But then them being so they're vampires now, and that doesn't play into anything for the rest of the movie. Why did that happen?
No, she shows up because like who he does bite. And she's like, get off of me, and she runs away. She then bites Banana Man or young Mark Metcalf.
Yeah.
But
why does any of that matter?
Already then.
So we're going with Fraser Crane, and Banana Man is his right-hand man.
Yeah. Yes.
And they run a drug and prostitution ring in the quietest city on earth. And Vampire Cop, so far, has only stopped Guy, who tried to rape little orphan Annie.
Yep.
He's literally poses no opposition to their criminal empire. The one guy that does is the police chief.
We've been playing the rules by his game, his plan.
Who was on the news going, I'm going to stop Fraser Crane at all costs. And then they kidnap him, remember?
Yeah.
And they're like, join us.
I see no reason why your police and our organization can work together to our mutual benefit.
Can't work together is what was the line was supposed to be. He said that incorrectly.
Yeah, he did. So I see no reason why they can.
Who cares, you nitpickers?
He means the opposite.
What are you, CinemaSins?
I'm starting my new YouTube channel, Movie Myths.
You want everyone to just say the lines right?
I was thinking their lines could make sense within context of the scene.
And he spits on him, and then they kill him.
They just kill him.
They chainsaw his dick.
Yes. Banana Man chainsaws him, and then for some reason, Vampire Cop is now their enemy, even though he's never really been in opposition.
The Sting, he was a part of that Sting operation. The drugs and Kate or Arcadian.
Remember,
This is everyone's expression.
No, right in the beginning.
We tried to remember Donald Farmer.
This is hard.
Like in the very first, the scene in the silent version that we listened to was so much longer.
Shit. None of it matters because Vampire Cop does not cop the rest of the movie.
Yeah. Well, the close-ups of the vampire tea, they'd keep cutting to just these close-ups. And
Yeah.
it just holds on it. And that seems to be a Donald Farmer staple, too. It's like, here's our effects. And they just
Stay
linger on
still.
it. Like, yeah, don't move.
Stay
That's the
still.
demon makeup in this. Is there any of that in Debbie Does Demons?
I was thinking about, remember when the girl was like, they had a very tight close-up of her mouth while she's laughing over and over again.
Yeah.
We saw her permanent retainer.
That was Debbie Does
back teeth.
Demons, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean,
Mouth
God, is
stuff?
the list, is
No
the
mouth
list,
stuff.
Is the list of fetish on never ending?
I think mouth stuff is similar enough to the spitting, where it's like it's very oral fixation. Yeah.
Man,
We should have made a spreadsheet.
What happened to Donald Farmer when he grew up here? Jesus.
Well, he did grow up in Tennessee. Things are different down there.
And what happened in these films that we didn't see?
Who knows what treasures await us when
You
we
gotta
do
do,
our
like-
Donald Farmer's Market episode 2.
Oh, boy.
The ones left behind.
The stragglers.
It's the sun that she opened up. Yeah.
Oh, he got
he
burned by
runs
the
straight
sun.
up. Straight outside. He don't give a fuck.
Well, he doesn't know the rules yet because he just became a
Yeah.
vampire. He just fucked himself.
But he knew
You know what a
bullets.
vampire is.
And he did know the rules because he was waiting
look.
2
Oh, that's right.
hours.
Yeah, he knew.
Look, he's
So
smoking.
he just dumbass.
There's smoke coming out of him.
That's amazing. That's the most amazing thing that has happened in this film.
That was so weird. For a moment, I felt bad for the sun. I swear to God, like I felt bad that the sun is in this movie.
The son didn't agree to be
I'm
in
not
this
even
movie.
making a joke. I just felt bad.
But so it's like, you know, what happened to Donald Farmer also as he got older and just stopped giving a fuck. Where he's, just writhe on the ground. He just stopped.
I think he
trying.
whittled everything down to the essentials. Like, this is what I want to see in a movie, and now that I'm not making
Well, what
real
is-
movies, I don't have to like
what is
prop
this-
it up with like dialogue and exposition scenes.
No, but is that what happened? Did it go wrong? Was he like, I'm gonna make film, I'm gonna make stories, I'm gonna shoot movies, you know, and then, you know, hey, maybe I'll show some nudity and maybe I'll have a girl vomit, and then when he realized that he wasn't like good at like really making good films,
Did he have that realization?
did it just sort of like, okay, fuck it,
I'll just do
I'll
this.
just do like what my darkest, most disturbing, creepiest fetishes are.
But what if
Filming a girl outside of the Claim Jumpers in a Tennessee mall, rubbing a shark,
plastic shark on her body.
where it's just like the grossest thing. Did he was it a fall from grace? Or, as you said, was it like, okay, now that, you know, I get the filmmaking stuff out of the way, now I can do what I really want to
The
do.
pretense of making a real movie is not, that's in the rearview mirror.
A fall from grace or a realization of I'm just a sicko.
An ascension of perversion.
Ascension of perversion, fall from grace. Both are great biopic titles for Donald Farmer.
The witch who's being pursued by the witchfinder is summoned by a Ouija board into our present day.
they must at least pay his rent?
Well, I don't even know if he owns a house, because every interview I've seen with him is him self-taping himself in a car in a parking lot somewhere.
So, I mean, dude is frugal. I get it.
He's living that van life.
But I mean,
alright?
it's like there's nothing, it doesn't, like, once it gets to Debbie Does Demons, it doesn't seem like it's that much hard. He knows what he's doing, he knows the beats that he likes, and it's gonna at least pay off some type of debt that he owes to somebody before they take
off
his
how?
thumbs.
No one's buying this shit.
People hear about this and like rent it for a joke and all that stuff.
We saw the list
We're
of
responsible for
executive,
this.
See?
executive
So,
producers.
You know what? Are you asking for a percentage? So, come on, Mr. Farmer. You're welcome.
The crime spree of the notorious drug trafficker Hans Geiger has at last been laid to rest. Back to you, Don.
That's not how news works.
That's what the news looks like.
Open fire during a midnight.
It's a very small market news.
Well, we did see at the beginning of Debbie Does Demons, there's like 500 executive producer credits. So we're like, oh, this was...
Are we moving to that?
Let's just move on to it. So we immediately said, oh, okay, this was crowdsourced.
Yeah.
We have to find that crowdsourced
Do we
campaign.
know that? Is that speculation?
I mean, it's speculation, but that's what happened.
I found it.
Oh.
Debbie Does Demons. Let's see, here is the new film. Oh, here it is. Debbie Does Demons, Indiegogo.
How much money do they make? Should we guess? Let's go around and guess.
All right. Indiegogo means it could pass. It doesn't have to reach a...
Right. Kickstarter, you have to reach the goal, or used to. I don't know if that's still
Jack.
the case.
Okay, so that's the entire the crowdfunding for Debbie Does Demons, right? Okay.
What did they raise?
Okay, first I will tell you what their goal was. And now this is Indiegogo, so they can take any amount of money they want from that. They can
It doesn't have to reach the goal. They still get the money.
They can make more.
What's
they can
their
make less.
like statement? Like, we're gonna make a great film, or we're gonna make a big shitstorm.
I'm sending you back to hell, you motherfucker.
Here's what Farmer has to say about Debbie Does Demons. Debbie Does Demons is definitely the most exciting project I've taken on.
Excuse me, are you actually Carmilla Karnstein, the legendary witch?
It has a dream cast and gives fans a movie that delivers the erotic horror goods with a mix of WTF horror and batshit craziness.
But there's a demon outside of my house. It just ate my friend's date.
No shit. Debbie Does Demons asked for $20,000.
Oh my God. I mean, I know that's not an insane amount of money for a feature film, but it's an insane amount of money for this feature film.
What are you doing?
So,
8,000.
I want to say they at least made it, so I'll go. They made it 20,000.
I'm gonna say 12,000.
Interesting. All of you are wrong and over the mark.
They made like 3,000.
They made $3,125.
Oh my God! Well, it's all up on the screen.
There were so many fucking names.
I am Carmilla, your new queen. After tonight, every little...
Her cloak came unbuttoned.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Her tits were too powerful.
That's much worse than I thought.
Yeah.
But
it makes sense.
It makes sense.
This was your pick?
Yes.
Tell us all about Debbie Does Demons.
Don't judge me on this pick. So I rang the bell on Debbie Does Demons. It was a newer looking movie. I figured it was the, latter, more recent career of Donald Farmer.
A new chapter in the Donald Farmer saga.
Even though I didn't have a particular leaning towards it.
It was a nice contrast to these movies, though. It was very different.
It's a flawed system that we have, this cowbell system that we have.
You could almost say that this whole thing was a mistake.
The ring the cowbell system has some kinks to work out, but
so does Donald Farmer.
One taste of her orgasmic love smoothie, and they were hot, horny, and hell-bent. Imagine flesh sliding against
Jack, I'm
flesh,
starting to get the feeling that you don't like Donald Farmer movies.
I genuinely do not.
There was only one thing.
It just was less talking or sound.
Hey, we got a lot of less sound in Vampire Cop.
That's why I was so engaged in Vampire Cop.
There's a plot where, what's her name?
Debbie.
No.
Oh.
Carmilla.
Carmilla.
300-year-old demon.
Carmilla Carmoza, or it's something stupid. And she is a witch?
Yeah, she's a 300-year-old demon witch.
Yes. So they found a local cemetery to film her backstory in. They have like a priest or nuns. And
we see more than her backstory, though.
I was waiting for that same joke. Great job. I'm glad. Yeah.
Well, and this is told from the perspective of this is a part of the TV show, which is called Debbie Does Demons.
I'm Debbie, your favorite graveyard slut,
And we have a very special episode of Debbie Does Demons for you tonight.
Who needs to focus? She says, here's the story of Carmela, and then we cut to this flashback.
Yeah, but
And calls us sluts.
You know what would have been
six
what,
sluts.
what would
It's
have been
me,
more
Debbie.
clever is if, like, she says, here's the story of Carmela, and they have a recreation, and they have a different actress.
Yes.
Who ends up, but it's not.
It's just the same
It's just
actress.
the same actress. Like, where it's like, yeah, they recreate the Carmela, I don't know, they don't burn her at the stake, they just kind of grab
Scream at her.
Silence!
It's like, you're gonna.
Yeah, it should have been this dramatic like event. It was the 1700s. The closest they could get was finding the oldest tombstone, which was poor Mr. Fitzgerald, who died in 1838 in Tennessee. It's
being defiled by Donald Farmer and his band of creeps.
Poor family plot is being full of porno movie on it. And that's the closest they could get to 1700s in wherever they're at.
That's the devil's work. My mother was his handmaiden, and with your virgin blood, I shall summon her spirit to inhabit your body. Do you understand? My mother's great work shall find.
I want a better word for how gross this is.
Well, so far it's not
gross.
This is weird, but so far it's not bad.
It's not.
It's just embarrassing. It's not like. Seize the witch! It's not like pornographic.
No, that's what makes it worse.
That's what makes
there's
it
something
worse.
weirder about it.
Yeah.
But there's no like. Well, okay.
Well, look at
that's
this.
Weird. There's no vomiting and
there's
writhing is weird.
okay.
This is just straight up like, oh, look at boobs.
On her.
Yeah, there you go.
See, like, I don't know. There's no. You know, like when someone's a pervert, but it's in their house and it's okay.
Who's that?
One of the nuns.
One of the nuns.
But yeah, that would have been cleverer if they filmed the recreation and then the real life event. We see it then in the film, and it totally.
And we'd be like, oh,
all
this-
different actors, different person playing Carmela.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, this looks shitty, but it looks shitty because it's a part of this TV show. But then that's just the movie.
And then we cut to the real life event, and it looks like, who's that guy who made Midsummer?
An Ari Aster
It looks like an Ari
Ari
Aster.
Aster's Debbie Does Demons.
Boom! It's like, Carmela, Lola, you are in trouble, and she's on the cross, and it's all dramatic.
It's flapping. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, fuck this. We're out of here. Let's go. We're done.
Oh, come on! There it is!
Here we go.
No,
It's happening.
Donald!
It's happening.
I'm being molested again!
Oh, dude, that just
What do you think
reminds
he's
me.
thinking of when that happens?
What's happening?
Oh, he's thinking that she's possessed by a demon.
Oh, okay.
Clearly.
What?
Or that's their recreation on this show looks like an Ari Aster film, but the real life version, it looks like a
a
$2
Donald Farmer
stripper who comes out with her boobs with tattoos. That was sublime. And
Hey, you should be happy I'm showering.
yeah, she showers and grandma shower.
This isn't happening. This isn't happening. Who's in there?
No,
Oh, she
that's
Carmela
no,
Karmenstein
she
has
is-
come back to life.
Yeah.
She came back to life to
okay.
appear in the
got
shower.
And got tattoos.
She got a shower.
Why is the demon in the shower?
What a sad little shower.
Well, that's the thing, though, is like you described that, like, oh, the demon shows up and she's taking a shower. That sounds like, oh, that's a funny, campy thing.
Yeah.
But the
It's
way
just
it's
like,
done in
hey.
the movie is just so poor.
I
Cinematically, you
left
could
the head
do it.
and shoulders
you could do it
out
much
there.
better.
Could
yeah.
you hand me?
Yeah, it's
Look,
all
can you give me
steamy.
some
You don't know who's in
shampoo?
the shower, and then, you reveal it slowly. And if
It's
they
like
burn her at the
clinical.
stake, she could be covered in like black soot, like a layer of like burnt flesh that just gets washed off.
The worst. Oh,
and it just falls.
And you're like, oh my God, under all that filth is a hot lady.
She's back. She's back, baby. Fresh
feels
and clean.
good. She's like, oh, my titties are still here. This is dope.
Lady, tell me the truth. Who are you? Did somebody send you here to freak me out? To believe in all this witch shit? If you want to believe in it, prove it. And on top of that, you better not mess with me or my friends.
Also, why are you naked?
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, she did that to the other guy. Uh-oh, here it comes.
Here we go.
Oh, this isn't the first take.
Yeah, this is already
Titty Witch comes up and turns
Titchy
him.
Wit?
Titchy Wit turns him into a zombie.
Yep.
Which goes nowhere.
Which goes
Has
nowhere.
nothing to do with anything.
But that's after she turned a shower lady into a zombie.
Yes.
And chin strap is a zombie.
Yes.
It does not matter.
Nothing matters.
Nothing matters. This is so sad. It's so pathetic.
What are we supposed to get out of this?
We got a little demon monster. Just like Scream Dream.
Oh.
Debbie does demon.
Is the demon having sex with her or just sitting there?
I mean, just sitting there.
Well, I mean, is it supposed to be like thrusting or no?
No, it's just like everybody's had that moment where it's like, you know what, you work.
Neither of them are doing anything though.
Right.
Like if she was like thrusting.
Maybe the demons just soak. So
like
it's
Mormons.
Yeah. So they can go in, but
it's not technically sex. I'm just sitting here. You're just sitting here.
Yeah.
Now let's get our friends to jump on the bed. Yeah.
Debbie soaks demons.
Debbie soaks demons. Now is the demon gonna vomit on her?
Yeah.
Vomit into her mouth.
I feel like this actress has some say here, so I think she was like, no, I'm gonna be naked your whole movie, no vomit on me.
I'll fuck the puppet.
I'll fuck the puppet, but I don't want any vomit.
Draw the line and vomit.
Respect.
Hold on, let me check her.
Respect for letting that demon soak in you, Jessa.
Jessa Flux.
Okay, Jessa Flux.
Right.
Sorry.
Oh, she just posted.
Is she talking about us? Does she know?
I feel that people are talking
Is that
about.
on Insta or Twits?
Yes. That's what I was
That
checking.
anybody doesn't need to pay to be a part of.
That's what I was checking.
Not OnlyFans. We're not talking
what are you
about
talking? I don't even
not
know what that
only
website
fans,
is.
but
OnlyFans should be like us describing Donald Farmer, where we're like, we're his OnlyFans.
I
can't
am
wait.
not
Come-
his fan.
I was gonna say.
You know what? I'll give her some credit. She seemed like she was trying.
Yeah.
She was trying for a character. She was trying for some sort of like.
She wasn't terrible.
No,
And
she's all right.
Yeah. We don't want to rag on her too much. She actually like not
Especially compared to everyone else in the movie.
I've got to be dreaming. It was Lauren's fucking line. I have to be dreaming. That's it.
Am I a dream? Is this what a dream looks like? Is this what a dream feels like?
Oh, we got a demon hand, just like a Scream Dream.
Scream Dream.
Full
demon.
circle.
monster hand on a lady is also a fetish.
That Donald Farmer, just endless creativity. What if it was like a hot lady, but she had like a monster hand?
Now, what is Shakira doing to her?
I know.
Come on, it's taking forever. It's taking all
She was some energy to
She
her
was
dialogue.
chewing the scenery. She was playing it big and bombastic.
Yeah.
And like especially playing a role quite literally with her tits out. Like most of her acting was in a cape and underwear.
It's a silly role.
Yeah.
It's a silly movie. If she has, you know, some self-awareness, she knows what she's getting into, I guess, with that. Yeah. And we talked about her potential. Jack, you wanted to see if she has an OnlyFans for your own.
I just looked.
reasons.
I mean, no, if it was for the show, I looked.
Yeah. You're just doing some research.
We were talking about like beneficial.
I subscribed to her for the show, like just for the show.
But we know, unless Donald Farmer has extra cash in his pocket, that the film raised $3,000.
Right.
And I wouldn't flop my tits out for $3,000 for anybody.
Right.
Right. And so she got paid something.
Maybe she did it for the art.
So she knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
B-movie stuff.
She knows her assets, plural, and she knows how to make a buck and how to tell Donald Farmer when she's wearing a brassiere.
Every queen needs an army, and so it shall
Why did she
be.
cover up her tits?
It's a good question.
That's a good question.
Hey!
There's an actual funeral happening.
She wanted to be more tasteful.
Like if they just put like 20 feet to the left.
If Grandma is getting lowered into the ground 50 feet away,
Just out of frame.
I'm wearing a brassiere.
Yeah,
out of respect for the funeral that's happening 50 feet away.
Way to go, Jessa Flux.
Yeah. You know
Miss
what?
Donna
Class act.
Farmer.
Class act.
Yeah.
There it is!
There it is! Right in her mouth! Fucking stop it!
I don't even, it doesn't even get the title of underground cult stuff. It's just like garbage. It's just like the worst garbage. There's no redeeming qualities to any of these movies. So, Jay, what's your pick for best of the
Well,
Worst?
we haven't even talked about the plot of Debbie.
Is there a plot?
But no, this falls in the same category as these, which is like, these people, they use a Ouija board and they conjure the demon.
This has the most plot, I think.
What's the plot other than they conjure the demon and then the demon does stuff?
Yeah, it's a thin plot. I
Well,
guess.
and then it goes into like Fright Night territory, where the people that conjure her go to the horror hosts to say, hey, you talked about this demon, help us kill her, and then they hang out in a graveyard for a little bit, and nothing's accomplished, and then the movie ends.
That sounds like a really interesting idea, but
These movies are grody on a very special, kind of unfun level, but as professionals in the bad movie area, this is a very special niche that we are only qualified to kind of navigate.
This is like academic. This is like academia, like dissecting a corpse of like a smoker whose lungs are all black, which is very important work because you have to figure out how the goop corrodes us all.
Someone's got to do it.
Someone's got to look through.
Someone's got to watch Vampire Cop.
All they need to know is don't smoke cigarettes.
Right.
And we're the guys who are opening the lungs up.
Yeah.
And like putting our face in the disgusting black lungs.
It's called farmer's lung. We opened up a chest riddled of farmer's lung. There was never a moment like Mike a few times was like, I'm out, like almost instantly.
Well, that's Mike with every Best of the Worst shoot.
Yeah, but
5 seconds into the film, no.
I shall raise the dead to build our demon army. Then together, we'll rule a new age of hell on earth.
Oh, what the fuck? His camera battery died, so he had to film the rest of this on his phone?
Uh-huh.
Do you think that's what happened?
Yeah. Yes.
I think that's what happened.
That's what might have happened. Oh my God. It was, I like torturous almost seems like a playful way to put it. Sickening. It's just sickening.
So that's your pick for Best of the Worst, right?
There she goes.
Goodbye. Goodbye. That was it.
Well, okay, so I'm the deciding factor. I have to pick our Best of the Worst, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely not Debbie Does Demons.
Yeah.
It's just not. I'm actually kind of torn between these two. Oh, I guess I picked this one because it didn't fall over.
Oh, fuck.
It screamed Dream. No, I think I kind of want to give it to Vampire Cop.
Based on the director's cut or the unseen theatrical?
Based on the director's cut, based on the fact that we watched a movie that wasn't finished and they just put it out. And the concept of a Vampire Cop is funny, and they didn't capitalize on it in any meaningful way.
That's a great reason. To pick it as the Best of the Worst, yeah.
I mean, I think we had the most fun goofing on it.
I kind of agree.
Yeah, we had the most fun like adding our own Foley, trying to understand why it was the way it was.
If there was no theatrical cut,
Yeah.
and it was just the weird cut with no silence, I would say it's a healthy contender for being the worst thing we've ever seen.
I was definitely getting shades of Demon Cop. Another cop-related film.
Yeah, worse than Demon Cop.
I don't think it's worse than Demon Cop, but it's definitely of the same kind of like quality of like, how is this a movie?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I think Vampire Cop wins.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's
potentially the best Donald Farmer film to ever be made.
So do we need to take all these Donald Farmer films and just put them in a pile and burn them now?
Yeah.
Do we need to rid the studio with
Yeah.
we have to like sage?
We smudge it. Smudge it.
We'll have our own exorcism.
Yeah.
This house is clean.